to Review the Light. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Nitecore EA41 Pioneer. Really quick, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click the link right up here in the corner, and that way you can keep up to date with the latest reviews. So the Nitecore EA41 is an update to Nitecore's previous EA4 Pioneer model, and it's got a few improvements. So once we get the light out of the box, we'll take a look at the two to compare them really quick. But for the most part, it's a pretty similar design and overall idea to the light. So we'll go ahead and take a look. So here's the packaging for the EA4. It's EA41, sorry. It's kind of the standard Nitecore packaging, the kind of yellow and dark gray theme box. And here is kind of a picture of the EA41's cutaway design. It features a unibody design, so a lot of lights with multiple batteries will have battery carriers, but the EA41 does not. They just slide right into grooves in the body, so we'll take a look at that later. Some of the specs on the back, and a couple pictures here on the side. So that's pretty much the packaging. So we'll go ahead and open it up. Alright. And that's everything that's in there. So within the packaging you get the warranty card, and it looks like the manual might still be in there. Here it is. The manual for the EA41. And you get the light and some accessories come in this plastic pack. So here's the light itself. And it comes with a holster, so it's a pretty simple holster. You can use the Velcro portion here, or else it goes directly through a belt if you don't want it to be as easily removable. And also the hook at the top. The pretty standard Nitecore little tag here that they have on their holsters. Velcro flap, and it just slips right in there. It can go in either direction, but I usually prefer head down. Kind of fold it over here right now, but I'll show you what it looks like when it's in there. So there you go, the holster. It also has a lanyard and some spare O-ring there. It looks like maybe yeah, this one's spare O-ring. The lanyard has the Nitecore logo on it, and it's pretty simple. The lanyard, as you can see, goes through this small hole in the tail. It's designed so that if you want, you can have it so that it doesn't interfere with the tail standing. So the light does do a stable tail stand due to its tail there. Okay, first really quick we'll take a look at the EA41 compared to its predecessor, the EA4 Pioneer. So there the two are side by side. You can see pretty similar in size. It looks like pretty much exactly the same size, probably the same body design for the most part. You can see they have the same shape on the sides, the same cutouts there. The tails look pretty much the same to me. Obviously the model number there is going to be different on both sides. The main difference, it looks like, is aside from a couple less noticeable upgrades, the main difference is the switch. So the side switch here on the EA4 had a few troubles with it. The original material that they used had trouble ballooning out when it got hot due to pressure buildup inside the light. So this is that original model, and this one had that problem. You can see it's pretty sticks out pretty far from the light. Not desirable. So really quick, when that started happening, Nitecore quickly sent out replacements. I believe you could send your light in to get one with a new switch cover material, so that was a little bit more hard for a quick fix for that. But the EA41 addresses that issue with a new type of side switch here. So this is not a single button switch, but rather a 2-button switch, and it's a much more tough feeling material. So I'll see how it does in the heat, but I'm guessing that it's not going to have that same ballooning issue that the other one did. When you, we'll start at the head here. You can see the Cree XML2 emitter down there, and it's got a big smooth reflector. This isn't a huge light, but it is designed a little bit more for throw than for flood. The depth of its reflector and the width of it will help it with that. So it's not going to be any sort of monster thrower, but the smooth reflector and the depth of it are going to help it focus a lot of light. You can see we've got the stainless steel bezel here, a couple of heat dissipation fins around the head, along with some grooves for some good grip, and no knurling on the body, just a little bit of knurling on the tail to help you have the grip you need to get it unscrewed. So you can see the printing here on the side and over here, the only printing on the light. And then to the tail, you got to look at it earlier, but we've got this kind of cross pattern to help with that stable tail stand there. So if we want to take a look inside, I've already put some batteries in here. It doesn't come with any, but I've already loaded it up. So you can look at the inside the tail here. It's got this sort of rotating mechanism, which you'll see fits in with the unibody design for the battery slots there. But these posts line up with these holes here when you're taking it on and off. And then the battery terminals here are free to, or the springs are free to rotate to maintain their connection with the battery terminals as you're screwing the light on and off. So you can see we've got 4 AA batteries, and they each fit into their own slot. Down at the bottom of those slots there's a spring for the negative terminals and just a post for the positive terminals. And there's markings here on the sides. You can see plus there, a minus there, to let you know how the battery is going. Also, they have this designed so that there's these small grooves here on the ones where the negative terminal faces upwards, so you can do that in the dark if you don't remember which way they go. Well, you can also feel the springs at the bottom of the positive terminal, so that helps as well. So we'll take a look at its user interface. So it's got this 2-button side switch here. When you first turn the light on, we missed it, but it flashes a couple times to give you the battery level. I can make it do it again if you it's got a power switch and a mode switch basically, but if you press the mode switch while it's off, it'll flash a couple times to tell you the battery status. So 3 flashes means that you've got above 50%, 2 flashes means that it's below 50%, a single flash means that it's very low. It doesn't specify exactly how low, but again, I'll do that for you real quick. If you just do a quick press, you see 3 blue flashes under there, which means we're above 50%. So to turn the light on, you just hit the power switch, and you can see it's pretty bright, so I'll try and back it off a bit. In fact, let me adjust my camera's settings. Here we go. You can see a little bit better now the beam pattern. I'm going to cycle through the modes. So we've got the dimmest, the micro, low, medium, high, and the turbo. I'm just pressing the mode switch to cycle through those: micro, low, medium, high, turbo. And while it's on, if I hold down on the mode switch, then I go to strobe. If I hold down again, I go to the beacon flash, which is just this quick flash every once in a while. If I hold down again, I go to SOS. And then if I just press the button, I can turn back off. So again, just to cycle through the modes with the mode switch, it's the micro, low, medium, and high, and turbo. So from the off position, you have a couple options also. If I hold down on the mode switch from off, I go straight to turbo mode. And then if I also have the option from off, if I hold down on the power switch, I go straight to the micro. So you always have access to whatever mode you used last, and the high and the micro. So if I have it in one of the medium modes there, turn it off, it comes back in that one. But I can also at any time bring it back on in turbo, or I can bring it back on in micro. That is the EA41 Pioneer. If you stick around for just a second, we will take it outside and give it a field test. Hello and welcome back to Review the Light. We've got the Nitecore EA41 outside here, and we're going to give it a shot in the dark. So we'll go ahead and turn it on. And again, that's using the rearmost switch. And looks like I'm in one of the medium modes now, so I will cycle through here using the forward switch. Just pressing that mode switch once cycles me through. So you can see I appear to have a little trouble with focusing. See if I can get that into focus. That's a little better. Okay, so we've got that unlocked tree back there. You can see the micro mode. It is on right now. Micro, low, medium, high, and turbo. And I'll again just cycle through those on my hands so you can see that they all do exist there, because some of them are kind of hard to see on that far away. And then here's some of it at the ground nearby here. So we've got the micro, you should be able to see that, low, medium, high, and turbo. So you can see it has a fairly medium-sized reflector, so it's able to focus a decent amount of the light into the spot here in the middle. But you can see it's got a very smooth fade out into the spill region, and the spill region is pretty evenly lit until you come to the edge over here. A nice beam pattern, good mix of flood and throw there that you can appreciate in a compact light this size. So we'll just take a look around the park here a little bit, up into some trees. You can see that faraway region over there. I can make out some trees in the distance there you might not be able to see on the computer. Yeah, with my eyes here I can see it in real life. So that's how that looks. And let's see if we can... There we go, there's a strobe mode. You can see very rapid blinking, very intense strobe, so that's kind of fun. Okay, let's see if there's anything else here to look at and demonstrate the throw of the light. Here's some closer trees. Okay, and again, just while I've got it out here, some of the upgrades on the EA41 from the previous EA4 model. In addition to the new switch system, one of the main upgrades is the increase in output up to, I believe we're at 960 lumens cleaned by Nitecore now, where the EA4 was 800 some, and also the addition of this micro mode here, very low output. So I can't remember the exact specification on the low output of the EA4, but it was something pretty high. So it's nice to have a true really low mode that you can use for getting around without ruining your night vision here. And even though you can't see me, I'm shining it around on the pathway here, and it's definitely plenty of light for me to get around by without ruining my night vision. So again, this is the Nitecore EA41 Pioneer being reviewed by the Review the Light. So if you haven't yet, make sure that you have clicked the link right up here in the corner to subscribe to my channel and keep up to date with the latest reviews. Thanks.